The Timberwolves look to tangle with a fellow Western Conference foe coming into this game today. And we hope you're having a great Tuesday. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me this evening, as always, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Kings, here with their Sacramento fans and then back on the road. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
You know, for the Kings, they look like a different team than the one that was a cellar dweller last year. They've started the process of bringing success to this franchise.
Well, these guys have a lot of pride, Clark, and after such a tough season a year ago, I think they were really focused on making a daily improvement. And I think the whole organization at this point is very pleased with their performance so far.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Kobe is out there with Nash. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony. And it's O'Kool in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Kings, Jeremy Lin is out there with Martin. Then there's Howard. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. He can't complete the three-point play. Nash dishes to LeBron. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. LeBron's now got himself on the board with 3 there. Here is Lin, defended by Nash. Backing down is Howard. The jump hook bounces high off the rim and drops. Howard's got his second bucket of the night. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Rick Adelman. And Doris, what do you have to say?
They'll have to deal with the size and shooting combination that Danny Granger presents, and he knows that is going to be a tough problem. He said that even though Granger might not be one of the headliner names in the NBA, he can eat defenses alive with the mismatches he creates. He's hoping they can avoid that in this one, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Great move to the hoop, using his strength to get around the defender. I'm not sure what they're thinking offensively. Poor decision on that pass. And that steal really triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. It's a 5-point game. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Boy, he just seems to score so easily. The game comes very simply to him.
Clark, let's be honest here. I doubt either team is shooting for the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I'm always honest. That's the only way that I roll. They might say they are, but sometimes you need reality check. That said, we've seen amazing turnarounds in the past. It could happen with one of these guys.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Count that one. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game. Timberwolves on D, trailing by 4. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I thought there were some very creative things that they tried at the offensive end. They got great movement and spacing, and it really paid off for them.
Well, me too, Steve. I mean, we both like to view ourselves as students of the game, and I was really impressed with a lot of the set plays they ran. They knew exactly how to attack that defense.
Here is Lin, and that one's good. He has 6.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Nash. Here is Lin. 6-point game. Here's Granger, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Heads-up play, preventing the easy lay-in.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him to force free throws.
Darko Milicic, she's checked in for Minnesota. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Here's Kobe, and that one's good. Kobe's got 5 now. Here is Lin. He has 6. Nash hits the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Martin. Here is Lin, defended by Nash. LeBron against Granger. Clock at 6. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Had a good look at the rim, though. That was poor defense.
Shot's good by Kobe. Here is Lynn. Defended by Nash. Outside, Martin. Here is Lynn, defended by Nash. From the high post, a nice shot by Lynn. 8 points for him.
What an impressive start here. 4 straight hoops for him.
That very well could mean, Steve, that he's on his way for a big game.
Kings leading now by 5. From 20 feet out. Another shot. Howard. Shot denied. Here's Granger. Another miss by Granger.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's Milicic. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Dishes it to Williams. Deflected by Kobe. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And it would be easy to criticize their defense in that game, so I guess that's what I'll do. They had very few answers for anything that was thrown at them.
Yeah, it was what lost them the game, Steve. Clearly, the defense, or lack thereof, couldn't apply any pressure, didn't force any missed shots, and really didn't offer any resistance at all defensively.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Heinrich from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Martin. He lays it in with a soft touch. Martin's got his first points of the night. Kobe kicks to LeBron. Heinrich outside. Here's Kobe. 9 points in the game so far. Tries for the apple.
Oh, watch out below. Run for cover, young fella. With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too.
Howard, the pass to Wright. Bryant with the rebound. LeBron outside. And again, LeBron missing.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top, up. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Memo Okur is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Nash. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. No good on the 3. Kings leading now by 7. Now Rush. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. So it's Sacramento now. They lead by 7. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
He just showed you how to guard the 3 in textbook fashion. He got right up in his face and bothered the release. That is excellent D.
And that's not easy when you're talking about the opponent he's facing.
That's good from Okur. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is Lynn. He's got 10. Now here is Miller. Lynn kicks to Wright. Poked away and stolen by LeBron.
One of the reasons they've got the lead is because they've taken good care of the ball. Not a bad look, though. You like his chances to make that one.
You sure do, but he can't hit them all.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
Sacramento making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Miller. Williams comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Dragic in for Jeremy Lin. Minnesota also making some changes. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Okur. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for Kobe. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. And you take a look at Steve Nash, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
The pressure is always there when you're at the foul line. It's you in the basket. You're all alone. But the really good free throw shooters are the ones that can knock them down at a high rate. And this guy is on that list because he was able to block out the distraction and follow his routine.
Outside Anthony, Williams picks him up. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Here's Rush. Five on the clock. Backing down is Howard. Hits the jump hook. Howard's got 8 points.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to...
And it's Anthony slamming it down. Check it out here again with the Sprite Slam Cam.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
He kicks to Dragic. Guarded now by Nash. Shoots. Here's Howard, and it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Timberwolves. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Kings. They're way down there.
You know, I think for the Timberwolves, they've got to be very pleased with how this campaign has kicked off for them.
Well, it's been a good start, and they'd like to keep it going. Obviously, the NBA season being so long, it's tough to maintain a start like this. But all they can do is just focus on each and every game and try to keep this momentum that they've built here in the early going. And that's the problem when you don't protect the ball.
Exactly. When you surrender the ball like that, you put your defense at a huge disadvantage.
Pierce for three. That one goes. Count it.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
And stolen by Nash. Shoots over Dragic. They get it again. Okur dishes to Nash. Over Granger. The shot by Pierce will not go.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
And it's Martin missing.
I tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Williams inside, Haslam on him, out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .144 left now here in the second. Here's Martin, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Kings lead by 8.
He knows how to get to the basket, guys, especially when the defense is soft like it was there.
A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Boy, they're fully in control, looking that way anyway.
So tough for the defense to get out to the three-point line in transition.
Timberwolves trailed by 11, and the Timberwolves call timing.
They seem to have lost their mojo offensively. Probably a good time out here to try to get a play in and jumpstart their offense.
Some changes for Sacramento. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Miller. Arthur comes in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Goran Dragic. And then for Minnesota, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Hazard. LeBron comes in for Paul Pierce. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Ray Allen. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Now some nice work in this quarter, finally being aggressive and getting to the free throw line.
And trying to battle back, that's the way to go. I mean, you take your opponent out of their rhythm, and then you extend the game.
All alone, and it's slammed in by Okur.
A true power dunk, Kev. I thought he might squeeze the air out of the ball on that one.
Well, when he gets it near the basket, you know where he's headed.
And he's going fast and with force.
And high. On the wing, Granger. He's picked up by LeBron. The shot's good from Granger.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Timberwolves trail by 9. From deep, LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 8 points for LeBron.
Living a little room service dime with that dish.
Outside, Martin. Over Durant. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 6.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Kings lead by 8.
Welcome, everyone, to HP at the Half. We are right in the heart of the NBA season. Who's ready to check the pulse? The Kings playing well up to the break. Their path to the playoffs isn't nearly as secure as they'd like it to be. They're sitting in 7th place in the conference. Danny Granger is just having his way against the Timberwolves. Coming off a game where he felt he could have done more, he's making amends in this one. And a resilient Timberwolves team is staying in it. They just can't seem to get on a roll, can't get going, kind of stalled right from tip-off. Paul Pierce is off to a rough start. His shot isn't falling. He's been ice cold. A couple guys right here you want to lead the charge for the teams as we move on to the second half. Around the league we go, scores and stories. Over at the American Airlines Center, it was the Mavericks over the Nuggets. They've now gone 3 for their last 4. The scoring leader, Luol Deng. And another game that also finished up, they've taken 2 of their last 3 games. It was Luis Scola leading them in scoring. And now we'll look at the other NBA action. At the Rose Garden, the Trailblazers end up losing to the Lakers. A tough one to swallow there. Their top scorer, Tyreke Evans. And back to Sacramento we go. Thanks so much for being with us.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Timberwolves trailed by 8. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Martin. Derek Williams is out there with Howard. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Lin in a point. Granger left side. Nash is whistled for reaching in. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves call timing. Ridnour is checked in for Steve Nash. Let's take a look at the players who are the best on the glass a season ago. Second is Dwight Howard.
How about the season he had in the paint? Just rebounding numbers were mind-boggling.
Lin. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James, good. And the assist goes to Ridnour. That's 12 points for LeBron. Here is Lin. He's guarded by Ridnour. Ridnour is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Lynn. He's got 12. Granger backing him down. Goes up the baseline. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Granger picks him up defensively. Here's LeBron. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Lynn. He's guarded by Ridnour. That's good.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. LeBron outside. Lobs it up there. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop.
The opening was there for a split second, but he didn't get it there in time.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're seeing the Timberwolves unable to defend against Martin.
He's got 8 points and 2 steals as well.
Outside, Kobe. And here's LeBron outside. Shot is off. And the Kings the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist. 16 points for LeBron. Timeout called by the Kings. Minnesota making some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Pierce. And it's Nash in for Luke Ridnour. Here's Martin. He's got 8. Good ball movement. Then the pass to Granger. Shoots it. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
I was surprised to see him drift out to that three-point line in transition.
The Kings leading. Here is Lynn. 14 points for him. Over Nash. Up with it. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, his rebounding is certainly something this team has come to rely on.
Yeah, the fans have come to rely on him for those dunks for sure.
Well, and nobody was disappointed on that play.
A baseline J, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Kobe. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Kings with possession. It's a 1-point game. Nash gets called for the reach. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They may have to play a little less aggressively on defense because one more foul and they're in the penalty.
Well, Steve, you can be aggressive, but you just can't put your hands on folks. You got to move your feet.
Martin kicks to Lynn. The pass to Howard. Working on Okur. The jump hook. Howard can't hit. The basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming, Kevin.
And they take the lead. LeBron's now got 10 points in just the second half. Here is Lynn. Defended by Nash. Easy shot. Good off the back of the 10. 16 points for him.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Kobe kicks to LeBron. And the 3 off target.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Outside Martin. Over Anthony. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and he's been tough to play straight up.
And stolen by Granger. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Howard. And the shot is good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he really used the height advantage there down on the block.
LeBron, Granger covering. Back to Nash. This one for 3. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, 3-point shooting a huge factor for them offensively.
Man, defensively, you got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 8th assist here tonight. Here is Lynn, defended by Nash. Shot from free throw range. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Anthony dishes to Kobe. The three-pointer, no good. Here is Lynn. He's got 16. And it's sent back by Kobe. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's LeBron. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 22 points for LeBron. Here is Lynn, defended by Nash. Williams in the post, guarded by Kobe. That's good. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
He's just playing so well across the board, guys.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's exactly what his stats look like, definitely.
Lynn kicks to Granger, covered by LeBron. Here is Lynn. Martin for three. Another three for Sacramento. Okur with it. It's a 5-point game. And here's LeBron outside. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Live from Power Balance Pavilion, you're watching 2K Sports.
The NBA season gathers momentum. The New Jersey Nets go up against the Charlotte Bobcats next Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark report. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, the spark in this game, the big push by the Kings. Things started opening up for them in the third quarter as they exerted their will onto this game, and they are in complete control as the game now heads into the fourth and final period, guys.
Great stuff as always, Doris. Thank you. Clark, that was the game's critical point.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I really think it was. I mean, it really tipped things in their favor. No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's going to happen to you when you keep piling up those points and you get on a run like that.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Haslam's out there with LeBron James. Then it's Allen. Then it's Mehmet Okur. And it's Kobe in a shooting guard. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
You give him an opening like that one, he'll take advantage.
Great looking transition that time, guys.
And that was our Sprite Slam Cam, bringing you the close-up on the big jam. Williams against Kobe. From 11 feet away. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 6th assist on the night. Lynn kicks to Granger, covered by LeBron. James is whistled for reaching in. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Miller. Martin comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Dragic in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Granger. Dragic, defended by Allen. Kobe against Martin. Passes it to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
I tell you what, against one of the best finishers, that's exactly the kind of defense you need to play.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Okur. Anthony comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for LeBron. So he gets them both. Here's Dragic. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Williams backs in. Will it go? Here comes Durant. Pass to Kobe for the three. They get the rebound. Anthony lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
they continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
This run a definite concern. They've lost all momentum. They need to try to sort this out right away.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, I was able to hear what Keith Smart had to say to his team. He told his squad, this is our time. We've got some work cut out for us, but this is the time of the game when I expect you guys to know exactly what needs to be done to win. Let's go out and execute.
Boy, I love the way they've been attacking inside, Kevin.
All right, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
Here's Howard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Got that one up quick. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
He passes to Dragic. Back to Martin. He feeds it to Dragic. And Allen picks him up defensively. Granger for the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Even numbers. Fires from the corner. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Durant against Granger. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know what? I'm not sure, guys, anybody enjoys the art of the dunk more than he does.
That's a great way to describe it, Clark.
Yeah, he will not hesitate to show off every once in a while.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Kings. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Memo Okur is checked in for Milicic. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Nash in for Ray Allen. Here's Martin. He dishes it to Lin. Defended by Nash. Lin the pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Here is Lin, defended by Nash. Here's Williams. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Howard. Howard down with both hands.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Yeah, clear path to the hoop the whole way.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that, Steve.
Now the Kings have to improve their approach against LeBron.
28 points, and his 2 steals round out those numbers nicely.
And I'll tell you what, on a few trips, that defense of his has caused some disarray for the offense.
Here is Lin. Defended by Nash. Here is Lin, defended by Nash. Kobe against Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. And that one's good.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Good for the three-point play.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
Here is Lynn, defended by Nash. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Another bucket, and they are just pulling away here now.
Yep, no doubt about it. They're sprinting to the finish line.
Kevin Martin on the wing. Now the feed to Lynn. Defended by Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. Lets it go with the three. The shot is off.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Bryant gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Throws it from deep. Misses. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.